Well, the Chinese and British militaries have held a joint table exercise on the evacuation of nationals. They exchanged their experiences and conduct table exercises on evacuation operations. And our reporter Tambo has this from Nanjing, capital of Jiangsu province.
45 senior representatives from China and the United Kingdom. These military officials and diplomats are here to exchange their views and ideas on building a smooth mechanism for joint nationals evacuation operations.
Through
today's tabletop exercise and discussions, the two sides have reached a consensus on nationals evacuation, which will lay a solid foundation for conducting joint evacuation operations in the future. It helps deepen our practical cooperation in the area of non-traditional security issues.
China and the UK have gained substantial experience in evacuating their overseas nationals in recent years. Both countries conducted successful operations in Lebanon in 2006, Libya in 2011, and Yemen in 2015. So there's a lot of common ground for cooperation.
I think in any situation where you're working with someone, if you understand their thinking, their policies, and how they go about their business before the event, then it means you're much more efficient when the crisis happens and you can move smoothly into a procedure that you're both familiar with.
The tabletop exercise is part of the agreements reached during President Xi's state visit to the UK in October last year. It is regarded as one of the stepping stones for the two countries to deepen cooperation in non-combat military operations. But challenges remain because a joint evacuation operation requires a joint general command to work on task assignment, coordination, and action plans for navies, air forces, and special troops.
In practice, how would you do it? Because it depends on the location, the timing, and people have different rules of engagement. So all these kind of questions are good questions, and this will be the result, hopefully, of this workshop for us to find out how we can possibly address all these issues.
That is why experts say when it comes to joint moves, an in-depth coalition on top-level decision-making and logistic support will be needed. But at least for now, the two countries have hit the launch button on exploring a cooperation mechanism for joint evacuation operations in the future. Tambo CCTV, Nanjing, Jiangsu Province.